Hey, it's Elle. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today I wanted to share something that has been on my mind. I really want to start 2025 on the right foot. The things that I'm not buying in 2025. First thing that I'm not buying is eyeshadow palettes. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm not a makeup lover. I love makeup. It has come to the point where I feel like I'm just buying things impulsively. I made an impulse purchase last month, and the reason being, I said, oh, because I wanted it to be my Christmas present that I bought for myself. But I haven't had the chance to actually use the eyeshadow palette, so now it's just sitting inside my drawer. I'm not really using eyeshadow like on a daily basis. Even if I did, I would only use like one or two shades from the eyeshadow palette. These are the only eyeshadow palettes that I'll be using. Next one is face palettes. And I know they're going to release it every single year when it's like the holiday season. And I do not want to fall into that trap anymore. I mean, if you don't already have like those individual blushes, bronzers, highlighters, you can't get the face palette. Having just one face palette is more than enough. One of people's favorite category is blush. Every time I'm on social media, I always see new releases, and it's always going to be a blush. The blush obsession needs to be left behind in 2024 because I had enough of blushes. I love blush, don't get me wrong. I have a few selection of blushes. I'm glad I did a personal color analysis because I would have not known blush shades that would complement my skin tone. I don't know why it's so difficult. I mean, it's like one of those things where you're just like, oh, it's so pretty, but no more blushes for me. So next up is bronzer. I am a cool tone girly, and bronzer is one of the kind of difficult category in makeup for me because there's not a lot of cool tone bronzers out there. Because to be honest, I don't really use bronzer. If you guys have any recommendation for a cool tone bronzer, please do leave a comment down below because I really want to get one. Next up is highlighter. I used to have the famous Amrezy highlighter by Anastasia Beverly Hills, but then I lost that during a recent flood that happened in my hometown in June. But I'm not gonna talk about that because it's such a traumatic experience. But I did lose quite a few highlighters during that day, and I realized like I don't need a lot of highlighters. You only need one, to be honest. The ones that I already have, I cannot even finish. Only need one highlighter. One highlighter just for every day, for any occasion, for any events. I'm not gonna lie, I'm always tempted to get like those highlighter, especially from Chanel. I'm such a huge fan of Chanel makeup, and I saw them releasing like this huge compact of highlighter. But then again, I thought, how am I supposed to finish this huge highlighter? I don't think I can, not in this lifetime, because it's going to be expired. Next one, storage boxes and organizers. I'm always tempted to get this because I feel like, I don't know, there's just not enough organizations in my room, in like at my house. Having a lot of organizers, I feel like it's just waiting for me to fill it up. I still have quite a few empty organizers that I have not used. Next one is overhyped and trendy things. I'm not gonna sit here and lie that I was not a part of this. I am a beauty content creator. I make content on TikTok. Every time I go on social media, I always see some shiny new things that they would say viral or trendy. Now, I just don't want to keep up with the trend anymore. I don't care about trends anymore. I don't care about getting things that everybody has. I had fallen into this trap before, like a year ago. I bought the Rare Beauty blushes. I'm not saying the Rare Beauty blushes are bad. It's a great blush. But do I use it every day? No, I don't use it. I don't find myself reaching for it. It's too pigmented to my liking. I like a buildable blush. So now the blush is just like sitting in my makeup collection. I am done with trends. I am done. Next up is new releases. Every time they show you on social media of the new releases, new makeup launches, must haves. There's nothing different about these makeup products, to be honest, especially skincare, not just makeup. It's the same as the ones that you already have. Next is fast fashion clothes or fast fashion brands. I'm curating my closet based on my personal style, personal preference, and only high quality things. Personal style is original. You don't need to be dressing up like everybody else. To be honest, I've not been buying any fast fashion clothes for the past year, so I'm proud of myself for that. I'll continue this in 2025. I'm only looking for tailored clothes and local brands. Next on the list is coffee, sugary drinks, sodas, junk food, basically anything that is unhealthy, and also trying to limit myself from not eating a lot of cakes because I love cakes. I don't really eat chocolate anymore. Again, it comes down to balance. I do get these things like once a month. Next is things with no clear purpose. This could be things that you find cute, like keychains. I find that it's so unnecessary. Like, I don't need 10 keychains. Just really random things that you see. Next up is home decor. As much as I want to make my house feel a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, I feel like, there's just a lot of clutter and I don't need that. Like, when you have a lot of things, you need to be cleaning every single day. I'm not saying like you should not be cleaning every single day, but when you have a lot more things around the house, like a vase or like just like this unique sculptures everywhere. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having one or two, but just having like a lot of home decors, it adds up to the daily task that you need to be doing. I can be lazy when it comes to cleaning, so when I have a lot of things to clean, it just drains my energy, to be honest. I like to have a few things, just like minimal things that I could clean. Next up is entertainment services or like streaming subscriptions like Spotify, Netflix, Disney Plus. I don't find myself listening to music that often, so I don't think I need to have like Apple Music or Spotify. I could just listen to music on YouTube, and most of the time I would listen to meditation music or like manifesting songs, and I'm content with that. I don't normally listen to like music on a daily basis. I also don't watch movies or TV shows that often, so I don't feel the need to have Netflix. We have like TV at home, but I don't really watch TV. Next up is sale items. Just because it's on sale doesn't mean you need it. Most of the time, sales are just ways for you to be spending more than you should have, and really want to be more financially responsible. So far as hell always gets to me, I will not be buying unless absolutely necessary. If I need to repurchase some of my skincare that I've used up, then I will get it. If I don't, it doesn't matter if it's on sale or not. Even if they say you get 20% off, but then you need to spend like 400 ringgit. So that means that 400 ringgit that you won't get back instead of you just not spending anything at all. Next up is food delivery. This can be quite difficult for me because I love ordering food sometimes when I feel like I want to eat something that's not available at home. But I feel lucky because my mom always do the cooking and I love home cooked meals, and I know sometimes I feel like I'm craving for something else. I will not be getting food deliveries unless absolutely necessary. I can't make promises though, but I mean, it's food, right? But most of the time, whenever I ordered food, I always end up getting disappointed. So, if I really want to eat certain food from a certain restaurant, I would prefer to go and eat at the restaurant compared to getting food delivery. The next one is low quality jewelry. Jewelry that tarnish quickly. I no longer want to purchase low quality jewelry, even though it's cheap, but you wasted your money on repurchasing them again because they tarnish so quickly. I'm not really a gold girly. I love silver because I'm a cool tone, so Only sterling silver for me, or stainless steel. I have this like stainless steel earrings that I got. That is all for today's video. Let me know what else you want to see from me, and also comment down below the things that you won't be buying in 2025. I'll see you next time. Bye.